President Biden's lighthearted comment about the hot ground in Maui during his visit to address the aftermath of devastating wildfires faced backlash on social media. The president made the remark while petting a search and rescue dog, referencing the heat from the wildfires that claimed over 110 lives. Critics found the comment inappropriate and lacking sensitivity to the tragedy. Conservative commentator Robbie Starbuck expressed his disapproval, noting the insensitivity towards those who lost loved ones in the fires. A military rescue operation is underway to save 6 children and 2 adults stranded in a cable car over a ravine in Pakistan's northwest. The cable car was en route to a school when one of its cables snapped, leaving it hanging 274 meters, 900 feet, above the ground. Helicopters have reached the scene, but rescue conditions are challenging due to gusty winds and concerns about destabilizing the cable car. Efforts to reach the trapped passengers using ropes have been unsuccessful so far. The rescue operation is further complicated by the rotor blades of the helicopter. Japan plans to release treated radioactive water from the Fukushima nuclear plant into the ocean as early as August 24th, despite opposition from neighboring countries and local communities. The 2011 earthquake and tsunami contaminated the plant's water with radioactive material. The release plan, aimed at creating space and facilitating decommissioning, has been deemed safe by the International Atomic Energy Agency. However, China, South Korea, and Pacific Islands have voiced concerns about the decision's impact on health, environment, and trade. Fishing communities fear the release will harm their livelihoods, prompting protests and calls for the plan's reversal. And President Joe Biden visited the wildfire-stricken area of Lahaina, Hawaii, praising the resilience of the community after wildfires claimed over 114 lives 2 weeks prior. Biden assured survivors of his commitment to assisting in the rebuilding process and stated that he would ensure their voices and local traditions were respected. He emphasized unity and community strength during his visit, highlighting the symbolic survival of a historic banyan tree amid the destruction. Biden related his personal grief to the situation and pledged continuous support, with Governor Josh Green acknowledging the rapid federal response. Former President Donald Trump plans to surrender to authorities in Fulton County, Georgia, following his 4th indictment tied to his efforts to overturn the state's 2020 election results. Trump will likely undergo the booking process, including taking a mugshot, despite negotiations about his high-profile status. He posted a $200,000 bond and is unlikely to be held in custody due to bond conditions. Trump's arraignment process may be waived or conducted virtually. The trial's start date is uncertain but could be as early as March 2024. Trump's claims of innocence and opposition to the charges continue. Former Thai Prime Minister Thaksin Shinawatra has returned to Thailand after over 15 years in self-exile, marking his first arrival in the country since being ousted in a 2006 military coup. Despite his return, it remains uncertain whether he will serve the 8-year prison sentence handed down by the Supreme Court due to his corruption conviction. Thaksin's return coincides with efforts to elect a new prime minister to break a political deadlock following recent elections. The 74-year-old politician's return stirred public attention, with supporters gathering to greet him at the airport. Thaksin's health condition has led to special arrangements during his custody. Leaders from BRICS nations, Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, convened in Johannesburg for a summit, where discussions centered on enlarging the bloc and enhancing its role as a counterbalance to Western influence. Amidst global tensions heightened by the Ukraine conflict and U.S.-China rivalry, leaders sought to strengthen BRICS unity. While Chinese President Xi Jinping advocated for expansion, Russian President Vladimir Putin joined virtually due to international arrest warrants. South African President Cyril Ramaphosa emphasized the bloc's common goal of a balanced global order in local currency usage but ruled out talks about a BRICS currency. McPherson High School in Kansas sent students home early due to a malfunctioning HVAC system causing uncomfortably high classroom temperatures. The school's superintendent, Dr. Shiloh Vincent, explained that a motor failure in the chiller led to the issue and assured parents that efforts were underway to restore the system. A bond issue on the November ballot aims to fund upgrades for the school's facilities, including HVAC. However, some residents expressed concerns about approving the bond, suggesting better maintenance practices. Students won't have classes on Tuesday, while staff attend off-site professional development activities. Dentist Lawrence Rudolph, 68, has been sentenced to life in prison for the 2016 murder of his wife on a hunting trip in Zambia. He was also given a concurrent 20-year sentence for filing fraudulent life insurance claims. Rudolph, who has maintained his innocence, was accused of killing his wife for financial reasons and because of an affair with another woman. His lawyers plan to appeal the sentencing, arguing insufficient evidence. Prosecutors contended that Rudolph shot his wife intentionally and filed fraudulent insurance claims, resulting in his multi-million-dollar sentence. In a tragic incident, Laura Lori Carlton, a cherished California shop owner, was fatally shot by Travis Ikaguchi, 27, who had a history of posting anti-LGBTQ remarks on social media and far-right sites. The dispute arose over a pride flag displayed outside Carlton's boutique. After tearing down the flag, Ikaguchi engaged in a heated confrontation with Carlton, shouting homophobic slurs before shooting her. He was later killed in an exchange of gunfire with deputies. The incident underscores the rise in anti-LGBTQ attacks and rhetoric across the nation.